Welcome to Gamey Games, a comedy show about video games. Joining me on the show this week is Naomi Higgins. Mish Wittrup is here. And Zachary Ruane.
Thank you. There was a spoiler in the wide shot though, so right at home that knew I was here. Just people were like, oh, I know who's coming after Mish. And then I'm right there in the corner of a shot. Oh no.
We also have an audience here today. How is everybody?
Good. Great, how are you?
Good? Yeah? A little bit nervous, but it's good.
Oh, I saw Baby Girl yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah. No, wasn't good. I'm not into that thing.
Yeah.
So I think
You mean sex?
No. That Baby Girl kind of thing. And so because of that, I don't know if it was necessary.
Her name is Nicole Kidman.
I'm just not into Baby Girl. No, I love Nicole. Okay, put it this way, I left and I was like, oh, you know, it's good. Like it was whatever. But then I haven't stopped thinking about it, which means that
You are into
I am into that thing. And I just if everyone could just know that and then appreciate that and then do with that information what you will. Thank you so much.
You wanted to, just randomly pin you down? I haven't
That's not how it works.
Okay.
We have to talk about it first.
All right, I'll draw up a contract.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that what it is?
That's something.
Yeah.
Hey, this week.
Are you into S&M?
No, I haven't seen any of those movies.
I reckon.
Never has someone said something that makes me think they've watched those movies.
I haven't seen Baby Girl. I haven't seen Secretary.
I haven't seen any of those films. Too much plot for me.
Hey, this week we're talking about chess infinity. But first, what do you think of this? Sometimes, no matter how much you play a game, you still suck at it. But imagine if... What are you pointing at me?
Just because of how you play games badly.
All
Sorry.
right. Do you not relate to that?
No, I play it. I get better at it.
Yeah, I know. Okay. We'll talk about it. But imagine if technology could help train your fingers to move faster and more precisely. Well...
I thought we were moving on from the S&M.
I think I like this. Now this I'm on board.
Where's this movie?
Well, researchers at Sony's computer science labs are developing an exoskeleton for your hand to improve motor skills, teaching complex, high-speed finger movement.
Gross.
The researchers tested the idea by putting robots on pianists and found that it improved their playing even after the robot was removed.
Evan, come on. You know what you're doing. You're joking.
What? They did, like 90 of them.
90 pianists.
Yes.
So wait, is the idea that you
More
just
than I've
put
ever
that
seen.
on and then sit in a chair and it kind of makes you dexterous?
Kind of, yeah. I think it's 30 minutes that they let sort of do a thing. And it's sort of-
Is that hand just limp?
Yes. Yeah, I think the idea is you do nothing and the robot does everything, and then they take the robot off.
Women have already figured this out.
Yeah. That's the thing. Any kind of robot that's invented ever for anything, the purpose number one is always a sex thing, always. That is a sex thing. You can pretend it's so that you can play like Beethoven or whatever, but that is so for sex. It is. Like the reason any robot is invented is a sex thing.
I'd love to see the meeting that happened immediately before the press release for this that was just like, all right, what do we say we did this for? It took them a good 2 hours before they got to Beethoven.
They're all really sweaty and out of breath. Okay, give us 5 minutes and we'll come up with a really good...
Oh, man.
It's cool though. It works. Like, for piano.
You tried it out, or?
No, but I went through the thing.
I mean, it looks like it works.
It's working for me.
But it actually makes, it makes you better at moving your fingers fast and doing finger stuff.
Yeah.
Like playing piano.
Like playing piano.
Yeah, okay.
All right, cool.
It seems like a lot when you could just do this.
No, but you can't. No, that's the idea is you can't.
Mish, stop!
Tell me again what I can't do!
We've made a terrible mistake investing billions of dollars in this robot.
Because look at that middling comedian from Melbourne. Look at her go. What's the matter with you?
Is this training? Is the idea that
What's
it's
wrong
actually
with that is
playing?
that your nails are too long.
Excuse me? What, for what?
For what?
For piano?
Yeah.
Noted, thank you.
I can pick a guitar player from a mile away. So, Evan, is
Yes.
the idea that it is like it's teaching you how to move your feet, like that is Beethoven? Like you can program a thing
No.
to train. No, okay.
I mean, possibly at some point, but
It's literally just wriggling your fingers.
yeah, it's early days. I think so. They're able to program this to do it's basically impossible movements that you can't do with your hand, right? I guess they did some tests where it's like, the reason I was doing this before is like, I think what they're doing is like alternating up, down with alternating fingers, which is tricky to do precisely and quickly.
Yeah.
But the idea is if you get the robot to program it to do that, then, for 30 minutes or something, then you try it again, you'll be better at it, right? The other interesting thing about this is that it doesn't only work for the hand that the robot's on. It also works on your other hand. So it's like a brain thing, not just like a muscle thing, right?
I have to say, this is the most impressive and useful sex contraption you've showed us on this show.
Yeah.
Of all of the perverted things you've put in front of us,
Yeah.
it's the one that makes me the least angry.
And also
because
the
I think it could genuinely improve, the quality of fingering the world over. And I think that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Get this into every high school stack.
No, every 18-year-old boy should be gifted one of these.
Yeah, exactly.
Are they expensive?
Well, I think they've only got the one so far.
Probably costs a bit, yeah.
Probably.
So it's like a private school thing.
I guess so.
They're probably the ones that need it the most.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Coming into university without having had any experience. I was going to steal Michelle Brazier's joke, so I won't do that. She really cornered the fingering shed mark. We all had a fingering shed, but Michelle just owns it like Jurassic Park owns dinosaurs.
I did a comedy festival show last year and I did a fingering joke in it. And when I wrote it, I did call Braz and run it past the clip. And I was like, is this okay? And Braz was like, I haven't copyrighted fingering. You may discuss fingering. And so I did.
That was, when Margot Robbie pitched Barbie, she was like, Steven Spielberg dinosaurs, Michelle Brazier fingering. When you put Greta Gerwig and Barbie together. Yeah.
I'm so glad. 'Cause
Pretty cool.
That's how I found out about fingering.
From Braz?
Yeah.
Did you? Okay.
Clearly.
I think my boyfriend's family's watching this show.
Sorry. Sorry about that. What do you reckon, Evan?
I think it's cool.
I think it's very cool.
Did you ever learn piano?
Yes,
All right.
for many years.
Okay, same. Great chat.
Did you-
When
did-
someone asks you you, how are you? You say good, thanks, how are you? If someone asks you, did you play piano? The answer is yes, did you?
Okay, wait, so you just wanted him to ask you?
Yes.
Okay. How long did you stick with it like through high school and stuff?
No, so I...
This is taking a really weird turn now that I know that you set him up to ask.
Wait, is that the only reason you ask people how they are as well?
Yes, looks like I want to talk about myself. No, I did it for 3 years. I don't have any stories.
I did it for 3 years too.
Oh, hello. But we're talking about me right now. I did it for 3 years, and my teacher's name was Leonie, and she always had lipstick on her teeth.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I stopped because I stopped rehearsing, and Mum's like, I'm not paying for this shit. So I stopped.
Now
I never wanted to
I've
practice.
learned piano.
Have you learnt piano, Zach?
No.
Did you ever learn an instrument in school?
No.
Okay.
You're going to learn sometimes those questions lead to nothing.
There.
Oh, sorry. Did you learn any instruments at school?
I learnt piano. Thank you very much.
Did you pass any of the exams?
One.
Same.
Nice.
Great.
Would
I
you
hated
have
piano.
found a fingering robot helpful in your piano lessons?
No, I would have found like one that would stretch my hand.
Mm.
I couldn't
'cause
reach.
you've got tiny hands.
I couldn't reach an octave, but it turns out that is the society's fault, not mine.
Yeah.
Read that.
Pianos are the aeroplane seats for skinny people.
We all have our crosses to bear.
Yeah. I feel really sorry for you about that, but I've got to fly to Adelaide in a few weeks and I'm already scared. So I don't really feel that bad for you and your little tiny fucking head.
Actually, do you know what? Last week I had to take a flight and I was put in an exit row and I was like, oh, all my stuff's so far away.
And now the 6 foot tall person loses their minds. It's so.
I couldn't reach, I'm so little.
If I'm on a plane and I drop something, I'm just like, well, I don't own that anymore. I'm like, I cannot get up. I definitely can't be like, excuse me, because there is no room between me and the person sitting next to me. Oh, fuck, I've got the stories I could tell that I won't. But that was fun, thanks.
One time I sat next to a bodybuilder on a
Yes.
plane, like full, like massive
Nice.
bodybuilder. But like big guy, like just, and it was so funny because it was a big international flight, and then afterwards, I wanted to complain to my friends about it, but there was always like a good half a sentence where they thought, oh, you're a cunt. I was like, no, from bodybuilding. I'm allowed to complain about his body. You don't understand.
Did you just apologise for saying...
Well, I don't stream, so I forget like what the rules are with streaming. Also, after this, I'm going to get into a bikini and get in a hot tub. So, if there's any rules for streaming that you need to explain to me.
You can't put your feet up.
Just no feet.
You can
No
now,
feet.
you can do feet now.
Do you have a wiki feet?
I thought you could.
And if anyone could just jump on and bump up my score.
Oh my God, that's right. You have a really low score on
I have
wiki
an
feet.
okay score. My issue is the fact that I don't have great photos. So,
Okay.
but then you can't upload your own. So what I'm going to do over the next 6 months is I'm just going to seed a few feet photos into my content, and if someone else can get them up, that'd be great. And then I can be like, oh, gross.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this? Just one, and it's like, I look all flat-footed, and I'm like, what a bad angle. If I had known.
Yeah, you could have arched that.
Yeah. You're not thinking about your feet, are you?
Do you have one? You surely, of course you do. I bet it's high. Is it a high score?
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
high.
This
Do you have one, Mish?
I don't have one.
Sorry, I forgot to ask.
Oh! Fuck off. What?
the exoskeleton thing.
Oh, yes.
So they, it was.
Have they made one for feet? Because that would sell.
It's beautiful is my rating.
Okay.
What?
Beautiful is the rating I have
Oh.
on my wiki feet.
Oh, that's nice. I don't have one, but I think it would probably sit around average. They're fine.
No,
Okay.
no, Mish.
No, it's fine. They're like a 3 out of 5 at
Mish,
best.
I reckon plenty of people would jerk it to your feet.
Really, Zach? Do you mean it?
If I was into that sort of thing, I would jerk to your feet every day.
You're my best friend.
I don't know if something's wrong with me, but whenever I see people, they take down their wiki feet pages. They're like, I don't want this. And then apparently the wiki feet people are very nice about it. They're like, that's fine. We'll take it down. But I just don't care.
That's because you got good feet.
Yeah.
I know they're not doing it as a fetish on a fetish. It's just the regular fetish of they just like beautiful feet. Sorry.
So the exoskeleton. Tested it on pianists, but they.
That's funny because pianists sound. Anyway, go on.
But it's also just what they did.
Yeah.
But they're they're talking about maybe this could work for like athletes or something. I saw this and I thought this
What
could work
athlete?
on game. I don't know. It's not this. No, maybe not this specific idea of the hand thing. But if you made a leg one, you could
Just go.
Or maybe, I don't know. But I thought you could use it for games.
I feel like that would be cheating if you put that on and then ran a race.
Well, not all. Well,
No,
not all.
for training.
Oh, yeah, so you wouldn't wear
it's-
it in the Olympics.
No. And the idea is that you wouldn't wear this while playing piano either.
Yeah.
But
But
you would wear it
While
while fingering. Thanks, Naomi.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, gamers like to hit a lot of buttons really fast. That's so interesting. This could be used at that to get their clicks per second up. Is that what you wanted? Can we move on?
I don't see how this could benefit anything except piano and fingering. There's nothing
It
else.
could benefit gamers.
Yeah, absolutely. This is so clearly beneficial to gamers.
Okay, and gaming. I'm really good at gaming, so I don't need it.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
fair enough.
What about?
I'm sorry, are you good at fingering?
Obviously
Not really, no.
What about speed surgery?
Yeah?
I'm going to need you to elaborate on that invention you just made up.
Like a speed run,
Yeah.
but for doing surgery on a person.
Oh, yeah, that could be good.
Yeah.
Got to get in, get out fast.
Those bank tellers, like 45-year-old women that have been doing it for like 30 years that are like
Oh yeah.
on the little keypad.
That's what you
here.
sound like when you type.
Or just like typing,
Yeah, typing. That me.
court transcript.
Writing.
Fingering?
Yeah, fingering.
Fingering, that's a
I
good
think
one.
it could be good for fingering. Let's discuss.
Oh, that's kind of naughty.
God, you're probably regretting picking this fingering machine now for your comedy panel show. God, we've eaten you up. You thought we were going to talk about gaming benefits, but look, yeah, you never would have seen this coming.
Yeah.
Read the sentence about pianist again.
Oh. I should have done the switch too. It's not all that interesting, really. Maybe we should move on.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Said no one while being fingered by someone with that robot machine.
Because they'd come.
Well, no, they were like, oh, keep going with the fingering, I guess. Listen,
Right.
I was hoping to end that segment with a great punchline. It didn't land in my favour. And I also vote to move on.
Okay, great. And you? Are you happy to move on?
I don't want to be a part of that.
Okay.
Just don't
I think
include
maybe-
me. Just cut me out of that bit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Chess.
I'm back.
Chess Infinity is the latest game in the chess franchise.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
It doesn't offer much in the way of new features compared to the initial release 1,500 years ago, but they have done some work on the graphics. Let's take a look at the trailer. That was a look at the trailer for Chess Infinity. The quickest cup of
Everyone loved that trailer.
tea. It was good. Very rousing music and very quick cup of tea. That was record time.
I asked for a cup of tea, but probably only like 2/3 of the way through the ad. And Bec got it done in 35 seconds, which I think is pretty impressive. And that included boiling the kettle and everything.
Yeah. Is it hot? It's actually hot. I didn't know you could boil a kettle that quick.
Well, I think it was hot water from before.
Can you drink water straight from the kettle? Like it's poured and then you take a sip?
What?
No.
Can you?
No. Of course not.
Good catch there, Evan. We almost didn't ask her the question back.
You know, I didn't think there could be a conversation more boring than chess. But I think this tea talk might be up.
You a fan of chess? Okay.
No, I don't mind chess. You know, my first thought when playing this chess game was, I wouldn't mind playing chess for real again sometime.
Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. When was the last time you played chess? For
Oh,
real?
not for like 10, 15 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool though.
Sorry.
I liked that trailer because there was no chess for the first minute. Like
A lot of games, trailers are like that. It's very like cinematic, and then they'll show you some gameplay.
Yeah, it lulls you into this false. It's like I remember the first time. I'm going to talk about The Last of Us, which I do a lot of. But I remember
here
the
we
first time I
fucking
saw the trailer for The Last of Us 2, and it was like all these flashes of like, what is it? What is it? And then all of a sudden the reveal about 30 seconds into the ad was that it was fucking Ellie, right? And you're just like, oh my God! That was just like the reveal was a rook. Like, it's like, what a, like,
Yeah.
and that game before the chess part looked sick. Like, looked sick. Like, I was going to be fighting and shooting, falling in love.
In the chess game. Yeah.
You know, all the fun game stuff.
I
Chess.
do love that idea of like, oh man, maybe if we show enough cool landscapes, we'll like change people's opinions. People have pretty baked in opinions about chess.
Yeah.
But I love the idea of like, oh cool, wow, that's a cool backdrop. Oh cool. Oh, and it's about chess. You know, I kind of thought chess was boring. But, now that I've seen a minute of like landscapes, temples, I might give it a go. Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. Awesome game.
Yeah?
You're playing chess, but you're somewhere else.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different environments that you can pick from.
But
Which is the
at the
most
core,
important
it's
thing.
always chess.
Yeah. Yeah.
I played
Chess.
I played chess in a village in Japan.
Yeah?
In the game.
In the game.
In the game. Wow. That's,
But I got to select where I did it, and I chose a village in
yeah.
Japan.
You can also select like the time of day and the weather and that sort of thing.
I played chess while
Wow.
wearing no pants and eating Uber Eats. In the game.
The option is to go to Zach's lounge room. You can do it from 1963 cool London. You can do it from 1400 Japan, or you can do it from 2025 Zach lounge room.
Well, now all I can picture is the view of the chessboard and then just Zach's groin in underwear. You never see Zach's face because you're playing chess.
It's just. It's just the angle down at the chessboard. You're really only
Yeah.
seeing knees.
And every once in a while you see like someone drop some chow mein on their thigh. And a dog coming over and eating it.
Just like, yeah, I'm doing all right.
That's right. Like all of a sudden you hear this like ring, ring. Hey Mish. Hey Mish, how you going?
Oh yeah, what's up?
I'm just watching a movie. Play some chess.
Playing some chess with some person. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Do you like chess? Sorry, I forgot to ask. I've learnt about a new social moray today. Evan, do you like playing chess?
no, not really. No.
game?
I don't know. There aren't many games coming out at the moment. I was in chess club when I was in high school. I was in the chess club.
What?
I do love the two segments of this show, one being fingering and one being chess. I love when there's a Venn diagram that's two circles. Just not meeting. Because people that play chess don't get to finger people. That's what I'm saying.
So true, so real.
Did you
Did you get fingered at chess club?
No. What?
So you were in chess club, but you're like, I don't like chess, but you were in chess club.
Yeah.
Why were you in chess club?
For all the chicks. No, I think my friends were. I don't know.
What?
I don't remember playing much chess, to be honest. But anyway.
You good at chess, Noms?
No, I don't have any interest in chess. You would think that I would.
Yeah, that is honestly the kind of thing that I could imagine you just all of a sudden be like, yeah, I'm actually really good at it.
I think
I'm a champion or something.
Mish will never let it go that there was a 6-year period where we were friends and she thought people just said Naomi's an engineer.
I thought.
Fun.
I legitimately thought, I reckon we'd been friends for, 6 years. Then everyone was always just like, well, we'll just ask Naomi to do it because she's an engineer. And I was like, she is really smart. And I was just like, yep, no, you're right, Noms is really smart.
And she thought I was like a receptionist.
Yes, I thought you were an office manager. And I was like, about 6 years into our friendship, Noms was like, I can probably do that actually, I'm an engineer. And I was like, yeah, no, all right, but you are smart. And she's like, I'm actually an engineer. And I was like, you're a fucking engineer?
Is that because of all the times you asked what she did and then we're just getting ready for her to ask you back? I'm also an office manager.
You were as well.
I was an office manager.
Good. Chess. Back to
No,
chess.
I don't like chess. I think it's boring.
Right. Okay.
So there you go.
Do you know what I reckon? I
Yes.
reckon Naomi, circa 1960, if you were born 50 years earlier, you would have liked chess.
Queen's
Because there would have been
style.
less stuff to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon
there
you
weren't
would've
as many
gone-
like Sudoku variants.
Yeah.
Do you like Sudoku?
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Sudoku.
So you would have broken out the chessboard back in the 60s?
I don't know if I would have been allowed. Do you know what I mean?
I think if you had a chessboard, you could just play it.
Do you like backgammon?
I mean, if my husband said it was okay. Backgammon. I just learnt how backgammon works. I think I would like that. I just learnt the other day. I saw watched someone play it, and I was like, oh.
Backgammon's a bit of fun.
Yeah, I liked that.
backgammon?
I've been watching a lot. You guys know Cracking the Cryptic?
No.
I'm in love with this middle-aged British man.
What is cracking?
His name's Simon.
And he does cryptic crosswords?
Yeah.
Who is this?
I love him so much. And I think my boyfriend's kind of jealous, actually.
Okay.
He's just a man who does crosswords on YouTube with another guy, but I don't care about him. Just like Simon, he just gets giddy about Sudoku. And I get giddy about Simon.
I love how everyone has their own boring. You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm saying this as someone. Oh, come on! I'm saying this as someone who watches.
Why don't you talk about some film from 2002 that sucks for an hour?
Okay.
Wow.
You're a bitch. Are you okay?
Yeah. Mish, you also talk about films from 2001 that suck for an hour.
Only when people ask me. And I'm waiting.
That was my point exactly, Naomi. It's just funny that we're shit on chess, but it's like we all love our boring shit.
Yeah.
Except for
Yeah,
Evan.
but we
Evan
didn't
only
all
likes
have
cool
to.
shit.
We all had to play chess. And
What?
I think that's the real crime here.
You
is
had
that
to
you
play
made us
chess.
all play chess.
I didn't make you.
I've never come on
know
this
that.
show and not played the shittest game ever. You had me on once and it was making wine. Do Do you remember that game?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, that was the worst game until Chess Infinity came out.
Sometimes you do good games.
No, but when I know the rules of chess. But when you don't practice and you don't care, you're bad. And I don't. No matter what, if I'm going into a game, even if I don't care, I care.
Right.
And then I did so badly. And then at the end, when you do badly, once it's over, it basically celebrates the other person who won.
Yes!
Throws it in your face about how shit you were at this. And then just when you get out, exit the Japanese village, it goes, you got a score of D-. And it flashes on the screen like this, and it's just like, well, I'm just a piece of shit.
Oh, is that what it does when you do badly at it?
I watched you do it. The game ended in 2.5 minutes.
As a bit. I think my favourite thing about chess, I realised as I was playing this, is when you get someone else's chess piece and you actually pick up the other piece. I think it's the tactile nature of chess that's the most fun. Now, I think if you already like chess, this is a good chess supplement. This is like the nicotine patch of chess cigarettes. But actually moving the physical piece is part of the thrill of it. So for me...
But you don't.
It's
know chess.
Only 2 booms. Boom, boom. Anyway, little reference.
I think for people who like chess, it's not touching the wood that they enjoy about chess.
Yeah.
I think
strategy
that might
and
be
stuff.
part of it. I mean,
Are we talking about the first thing again? Touching the wood? Funny, come on.
It's like once you know all the strategy, is it fun anymore? It's like once you learn how to solve a Rubik's Cube and you know how to do it like that.
You're playing against somebody else.
Well, the point of learning how to do a Rubik's Cube fast is if you're stupid, then you can say, I can solve a Rubik's Cube. And yeah, I'm looking at you, Justin Bieber. No, he's been through a lot. I take it back.
No, but also, isn't the whole thing about chess, there's so many variants that, now robots are better at it than people, but there's so many different ways that chess can go. Yeah. Apparently at an elite level, it's incredible.
Yeah.
If you get it, if that's your thing.
Well, the guy who's the number one in the world at chess recently went through some sort of controversy, and I don't know, I'm going to get it wrong, but there was this controversy that he actually stuck something that vibrated up his butt.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you're 100. Yeah. You're on it.
Am I on
That's
it?
exactly
Great,
right.
yeah, he stuck something up his ass so that
someone was feeding him the answers.
I wanted to do a sketch about that, but I had already done a sketch about putting a vibrator.
That's tough.
Do you know how specific of an issue?
You've literally...
Where you go, that's a really funny sketch. Unfortunately, I've already done material about vibrators up arses. It was going to be, we think that he might be cheating, but no one knows how. And then he would have just been like, it's lucky I'm a bit sweaty right now. So he was... and someone else would play, and then he... And that would have been the sketch. Oh, God! And checkmate.
You know what's amazing is that would have gone viral and you would have gotten a season 2.
No, I wouldn't have.
Anyway, so it's chess. It's like you're in
it's
3D.
chess.
It's 3D. It's a chess.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about chess.
Because there's strategies, I've heard.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
It's not like roulette.
No. It's not a game of chance. There's no chance involved.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. If you look up chess on Wikipedia, one of the first things it says is that there's no chance involved.
Okay.
It's just a fact.
It's predetermined. It's like wrestling.
Predetermined.
It is.
It's skill-based.
So
Do you
is wrestling.
think chess is like wrestling?
It is.
You'd have to be smart, so good at chess to fake a game of chess.
No, you wouldn't.
To throw it.
To throw it, to be like 2 players, it's like, it's not your night tonight. Like two men in like nice pants about to go off, and it's like, it's not your night tonight, we're giving it to the other guy. And then you go off and have to like make a challenging, exciting game of chess, but then ultimately lose. You'd have to be so good at chess to do that.
Would you?
No, you wouldn't.
I think
No,
you could
wouldn't.
just choose to ignore something.
Oh yeah, probably.
And because it's move counter move. If you just can't,
Well,
if you just don't.
In
follow
wrestling,
it.
they choreograph it, so they probably just choreograph the chess as well. So you just have to memorize the moves that you.
They actually don't necessarily choreograph. Do you know they used to in wrestling?
I'm not coming back.
It's between. That's it. It's between me and the person you have on every week. When you can't both be on this panel.
I actually found it harder to play chess, in the video game.
Yeah, I agree.
I find it's not.
I couldn't tell what the pieces were.
Yeah, it's actually genuinely like.
It's hard to tell what they are.
They're like trying to go for like a photorealistic thing, but there's something about the lighting that makes it look really flat.
The black pieces, you can't tell what.
Yeah, the black pieces just blend into the black squares on the board, and so.
It's bloody Vanta black is what it is. That was funny.
It was only one person, but their response was so good. It equaled 100 people. Like I just got then. Thank you.
Or maybe he just laughs at everything.
I didn't like this game.
No?
I don't like video games unless I've got a gun. I honestly,
I'm very similar.
Yeah, there was just nothing happened. There was no
Why is it so much more sinister when you say it?
nothing happened. You know what I mean? I lost chess. Cool. Like, where were the zombies, man? Where was I just wanted something. I wanted something to happen.
I wanted something that wasn't
Like,
chess.
how amazing would it have been if, halfway through the game, someone came in and went, oh, the world's on fire. You've got to finish real fast. And then you just start moving, and it goes quick. And then, someone who, your long-lost father comes in, and he's like, I'm home, but I can't hug you till you finish this game. Imagine if it could be that easy.
There'd be a way to do that, I think. You could add like.
Oh my god!
And you're losing.
What?
And you're losing, and he's just like, you have to win.
Jesus Christ, man.
This game would have been fucking sick if that happened. Imagine halfway through this shitty game of chess that you're playing online, someone comes in, they're like Black Ops. Fucking get on the floor, but you have to finish. But you gotta steal that knife.
Before you get on the floor, or how does that work?
Just like it's like this dude comes out. I get it now. It's like a guy. You talk to yourself, right? You're playing. Suddenly you hear the voice of your own character going, I see the Nazis' plan now. I see what the Nazis are planning. If I don't win this game of chess, they're going to destroy the entire east coast of America.
Oh my god, that would have been sick.
But it's still chess, right?
Yeah.
I respect the fact that it's called Chess Infinity or whatever it's called.
Right.
I think Mish just wants a little bit of war propaganda.
I just wanted something to happen.
Yeah, right.
Do you know, I just played Sniper Elite 5 recently.
Oh, yeah.
I was really talking about guns. I was really in the mood for a sniper game, so I googled good sniper games. And it's the first time I've ever played. I know, it's a big genre in games, but it's the first time I've ever played war propaganda. Yeah. It's a strange.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, but it is weird. It's a weird thing where they're just like, "How cool is war?"
Sorry,
And you're like,
hold on.
I guess.
I went over to Zach's house to watch a movie, and he was like, "Oh, watch this sniper game. I want to show you something." And I'm like, "All right." And he put on the game, and he's like, "Sure, whatever." I'm like, "Okay, can we put the movie on?" He's like, "Nah, wait a sec." And he's like, "You could shoot them in the balls."
Big
And he's
gap.
like, "Watch this!" And shot some guy in the nuts. And I was like, "That's nice. Can we watch Dawn of the Dead now?"
Did he act like
Sorry,
it's been shot
Naomi,
in the
she
nuts?
won't talk about it for an hour. It was just the movie we watched.
Well, I'm glad you started a podcast so you have an outlet for it.
But yeah, shot him in the testicles. Pretty funny. Man, I reckon if you could shoot Nazis in the testicles, this game you would be better.
Oh, imagine if you could shoot your opponent in the nuts and you get an extra turn.
It's like they're a...
You could shoot Zach in the nuts.
While he's sitting on his couch. You get an extra turn if you steal his Chinese takeaway.
Imagine the tension. You're sitting there playing chess with Zach's groin right there, knowing at any point you can grab a gun.
But I also like the idea that it's like they don't want it to affect the gameplay. So it's just something like a shoot me in the nuts. It's like, careful there. You better watch out with that gun. God, stop shooting me in the nuts. Look where you're shooting that thing.
And then it repeats the same time again.
Careful there.
You just shot me in the nuts.
Watch where you aim that thing. That's good.
Oh, fuck, this game could have been sick.
Just get me and Mish on it for 20 minutes. We can bump it right up. Or a vibrator at the bottom.
Yeah. Basically the same same cycle through. So.
But no, it's like you have to get you remember those vibrating controllers when they were an add-on? I'm just saying maybe you got to stick a vibrating controller up your ass for that setting.
Right. Like a rumble pack for your...
Yeah.
Rumble pack, yeah.
Take the controller with the rumble pack and shove it up your ass. And we'll vibrate every time.
Remember when there was that Pokemon pinball on your Game Boy? And that had a built-in rumble pack?
Wow.
My friend had it. I thought it was pretty cool.
What?
See, we know games, Evan.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
We're not just niche 70s horror references over here. I've had a Game Boy once.
You just say remember one video game console that had that rumbled? Is that
Yeah.
Okay.
It was really cool. I would go to her house for a sleepover and then we'd be like, bedtime night. And I'd wait till she fell asleep and I'd take a Game Boy and play games.
You'd play a game.
No, you're right.
It really sounds like you're talking. Well, you seem to be really laser focused on the rumble pack.
What was the first time I built anything that vibrated like that?
I gotta say the reason there's a live studio. Everyone on the stream knows the reason there's a live studio audience is because this was a promise after a fundraiser for an air conditioner.
Yeah, some people might not know that. So we did a fundraiser late last year to get air conditioning for the studio, which we have now, and we did this as a bit of like we hit a certain goal. I can't remember what it was. Said, we'll do a live gaming game with a free studio audience.
I just want to say that's really embarrassing that there is just evidence that I shouldn't be as sweaty as I am. Just like it's been clearly stated before anyone tuned in.
Yeah.
This guy should not be that sweaty.
It is quite comfortable in here.
Yeah, it's a very comfortable temperature. I'm just, it's just the thrill of shoving rumble packs up your ass.
It really make you break a sweat.
So the tactical highlights I thought was useful in the, particularly because I think it is kind of hard to see what you're doing. I think any chess.
What did you say?
The tactical highlights.
What are you talking about?
The chess game.
Oh.
In the chess game. So I mean.
Still on it.
So I found
Yeah.
So I found.
Go ahead.
Personally, that the you can change the type, the look of the pieces, right?
You can?
Yes. Yeah, that's something you can select. But any other than the default, I was just like, I don't know what I'm looking at. Which one's the rook, which one's the queen, and etc. And so I stuck with the defaults.
So the defaults were the easiest to see.
Yeah.
Okay,
But it's still like, I think it's just like a color contrast. They needed, or lighting they needed to fix something there.
Backlighting.
But the tactical highlights, yes, some backlighting would help. The tactical highlights is useful though, because it can, you select your knight and it'll show you where it can go, or the places it can go, and whether it's if you're moving into a dangerous square.
Remember when you showed us that fingering machine?
I do remember that. Yeah. That was
I
fun,
thought
yeah.
that was, if you don't like chess, you won't like playing this game because it doesn't like teach you how. Like I know how the pieces move in chess, but I realize I don't actually know anything about how to play chess.
Yeah, I don't
literally
know
had
any
to
chess strategy. Yeah.
Google how you play chess. And there were some basic tips, and they were fine. I still lost.
What kind of tips did you? What kind of tips? Just
You got to control the center of the
Interesting.
board. You got to
Okay.
get in there.
Yeah.
And then you want to move your pieces out. You want to get your
Get the pawns out of the way so you can get your.
no, not get the pawns out of the way. I didn't say that.
Okay.
You explicitly are not supposed to do that.
Oh well, then how do you get your bishop out, for example?
Well, if you move one pawn, then you
okay.
can get a bishop
You get it out of the way.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to move all your pawns. You're not supposed to. Anyway,
Okay.
sorry everyone. Sorry about him.
Do you know what's really
but-
what's really brave is people who just get their queen moving real quick. I used to hold on to that.
They can
bitch,
go like anywhere.
Yeah, but they'll. What?
I was in the middle of teaching Evan how to play chess.
I thought you'd. I'm sorry. For a while there, you guys went off on some other planet, and not once did you consider that we're here too.
Sorry.
Oh my God, we're leaving
How do
this
you
out
like
again.
to play chess?
Thank you. Fucking hell. I'm sorry. I genuinely thought you'd finished. Please continue.
Well, my point was, if you know how to play chess already, then I don't know if you're going to like a game where it tells you what pieces, like if you move it there, they're going to get it.
Oh right, so maybe
Now they're
you'd-
just being
maybe
disrespectful.
Mish got a coke from under the fan.
you think maybe it's a bit cheaty, or like you're like, no, I can do this.
I feel
don't
like
need the
people who
help.
really like chess wouldn't want every place highlighted that, you know, your piece might get taken. But at the same time, if you play this and you don't know how to play chess, then you just play it and you lose.
Do you know what I
That's
think?
how it goes.
She's talking.
Oh. I don't know why this has got such a pro wrestling vibe. When you disrespect my friend. I've just started watching pro wrestling now that it's on Netflix. It's like it feels like a really good easy point to start.
Yeah.
And my favourite thing I've watched live pro wrestling. Sorry, this is off topic, but I've watched live pro wrestling a fair bit in the last few years, but I've never really watched it on TV. And my favourite thing is I never realised the commentary would talk about the interpersonal drama. I don't know if you've ever watched wrestling. It's incredible. They're just like, now he doesn't like this guy because he because he stole his girlfriend, and let's see how that plays out in the match. And you're like, it's so good. Anyway, the point I was going to make about chess was I was thinking about it. It's something you said about like the gameplay and the like the look of it and everything. I realised that actually the last time I played chess was maybe 10 years ago, but the last time I played chess on a computer or like a video game version of chess was 2D kind of like...
like a top-down.
Chess.com, is that what it is?
Yeah, like old school, top down.
I used to have it on my
just be the
Palm Pilot.
squares, and it would just be an image.
I'm sorry,
and
you don't
move
like
it.
chess.
No.
But you used to have it on your Palm Pilot.
Well, there weren't many good games on Palm Pilots.
And I think that's what I've realised is this game is halfway between that and a real game, and it's like actually like because it looks more like real chess. You've got the three-dimensional aspect. And it's like I think that it has neither of the advantages. you know?
Yeah, I actually genuinely, I find it harder to play than like a chess.com top-down 2D sort of thing. The photorealistic graphics really don't work in its. It just makes it harder to parse what you're looking at.
Photorealistic?
Well, I added the air quotes.
Like when the pieces just start floating and then
Yeah, the visual effects are a bit over the
disappear in a
top.
puff of smoke. Which I will say, I think they want it to look like cool because if someone gets checkmated, then the king goes up and it's like,
Yeah, it's pretty
it's
silly.
like all this stuff. But if you're only losing, then it feels really, really bad.
That's where
Yeah.
I was at during the game. It was pretty bad. Also, do you know what? Something else I didn't like about this game is that when you did lose a piece, so yes, it's this beautiful, very realistic-looking setting, this stunning chessboard, which I'm sure cost a mint if it were real.
Yeah.
But it's not real. But like, it's gorgeous, this beautiful. But then when you lose a piece, it turns into like Deal or No Deal, like beep, 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 beep. And these little like graphic squares like swallow up. You mean mine? It's like, what the fuck where did that come from? It just didn't. It would have been a lot more realistic if there was like a hand that came in and like.
Oh yeah,
you know.
or if it just
What
went
if
sort
you were
of.
playing against, what is it, Jerry? Do you remember that Pixar short?
No, what was that?
One person remembers
Does
this.
anyone-
It's like it was before A Bug's Life. Anyone?
Remind me.
Do you know
It's just
that-
like an old man playing chess, but he's playing it against himself, and then he gets really mad.
Do you want to know a fun fact about
Can't
Bug's
remember how
Life
it
real
ends.
quick?
Yeah.
In December of 1998, it was the #1 film in the box office.
What was?
A Bug's Life. When it
Okay.
was released. On its release, it was #1. It was December of
Why is
1998.
that a fun... Pixar is quite a successful film.
I'm just saying that I know the date that it was released because 2 nights ago
sorry.
I watched the Psycho remake and it was second at the box office to A Bug's Life. I was just throwing out fun movie facts.
Right.
I love that the context of that movie fact is like, okay, yeah, that's when it did well. No. The fun fact is I know that.
The fun fact is your girl got some facts.
No, it's good if even Zach doesn't find it interesting.
What was that about the Sudoku wizard dude?
You're clearly jealous of him.
I love that you brought up the Psycho remake.
Yeah.
Because I want to talk about that, but I know we're not on our podcast.
Well,
With
wait.
Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, and Hesh.
And all they added was colour and the sound of him jerking it.
Yeah.
It's literally all they added.
I think I've only seen the remake. I did not enjoy it.
The
Don't
original.
get mad at me.
The original's really good.
Yeah, but I feel like it's been spoiled a little.
I didn't hate the remake.
No, I think the remake,
I didn't hate it.
when it came out...
I mean, it's shit, but I didn't hate
When
it.
it came out, everyone was like, what a weird, cynical thing. And now, with hindsight, they're like, what a weird, experimental thing to
Yeah.
do. Like, it is literally a shot-for-shot remake of the original Psycho. Like, not...
Yeah.
Like, every single shot is exactly the same. And it's like, that's actually a really wacky thing to do. Like, to take a studio's money and just do that. Like,
Yeah.
If we're doing movie corner.
yeah, please.
Oh my God, yes! Yes, we are.
Oh, it seems we're a little more...
I guess some people want to hang out with this.
Seems like we're making this topic more interesting than you'd think. Anyway, sure.
I don't know. What do you do? How can we help you?
You know what? Don't worry about it.
Please come back. Come back.
Last night I watched a movie that came out last year, 2024. Have you seen it? It's called Here.
No.
Has anyone seen this?
I know of it, but I decided not to watch it after reading about it.
Yeah. It's
Called
a
Here.
movie that's all set in one place.
Tom Hanks
Wait.
spent.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Tom Hanks is de-aged in it.
Yeah.
I highly recommend.
Yeah,
Was it good?
No,
Oh.
it's so bad.
Okay.
And it just shows all of this stuff happening. I'll spoil one tiny bit.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
there's like a modern scene, and then the maid is like cleaning, and then she like leans forward and sniffs some flowers, and she goes, and then she grabs some like air freshener spray, and she smells it, and she goes, I can't smell anything. Because it's 2020.
That's great.
And it's awesome.
That's so
It's-
good.
It's directed by Robert Zemeckis, who is obsessed with Tom Hanks. Obsessed. He did like.
I mean, I am. Tom Hanks is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you want to see him with a CGI face for most of the film. It's awesome as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, sick.
It's like Polar Express,
I
but
should watch
scarier.
it. I think it'd be it's an interesting idea.
My
but yeah.
favorite story is the director of Mad Max Furiosa was originally going to have Charlize Theron with de-aging, and then he tells the story that he went and watched. What's the one with the de-aged Martin
Dear Evan
Scorsese?
Hansen. Sorry.
Oh no, that's true. The de-aged Scorsese directed it.
Irishman?
The Irishman. You watched The Irishman, and also the de-aged Will Smith. And like he literally, the thing is, he was going to do it, and then he watched The Irishman, and then called Charlize Theron. He was like, "Sorry, we're recasting." She's like, "It's not there."
Thank God.
We were an ants household, not a bug's life.
to demonstrate such an ability to get on track, but to then take it to the ants track. That's impressive. Yeah.
Anyway. It didn't perform as well, did it?
Yeah, that's the problem.
You know the story of ants? That it was when the guy left Disney Pixar, so someone went and, like, Ants was because they knew they were making A Bug's Life, they were like, let's fast track a bug movie.
Yeah. Were they out at the same time? Am I remembering this right? They were sort of competing at the box office, right?
Yeah, it was like, and it was literally just like he moved to a new studio and he's like, we're going to make a bug movie. They're making a bug movie, we're going to make a bug movie.
Wow. Very different films, though, in the end.
Yeah, one aged really quite well, and the lead was voiced by Woody Allen. So.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
I thought that's what. Never mind. You love him.
I was going to say I'd never seen any of his films, but I have seen Ants, so... This,
It's his best one.
I can't tell you how many jokes I ran through and self-edited in the
Same.
last minute.
I've never been so quiet in my life. Can't say that one.
Let me tell you,
say
if
that
this was a podcast that I had control of the edit on, I would have tried a couple. And then immediately afterwards, you know what, I think we might, when we were doing the ants, I think we should cut.
Oh, no.
Good stuff. Anyway,
Thank you for coming to Movie Corner with us for a bit.
Yeah, that was a fun
fun.
detour. Hey, Chess Infinity, it's out now.
Back to chess
on PS5
It's out right now?
and Xbox.
Can I just say, if you like chess,
You're gonna love it.
yeah, there's a lot of chess in this.
I think so, but I think if you like chess, and you already have a chessboard, I think you can probably stick with the chessboard.
If you like chess and you don't have anyone
can't
to play
play
with,
against-
Play
Yes.
with someone, Evan.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Get one of those smart chessboards where you can play against the computer and it moves the pieces for you.
put
You
the fingering
found the
machine
only
on.
thing worse than Chess Infinity.
We
And
want
I
to
do feel like you could Google free chess and there would be some sort of like, just play some free chess.
I'm pretty sure
And
it's
that's-
chess.com.
Yeah, let's
You
do
can
that.
just play chess.
Were you on the show when we played the predecessor to this?
Oh. No, I don't
It's
know.
called Chess
'cause I
Ultra.
didn't used to play the games at all.
Right.
Now I play them for 15 minutes. Because you pick such awful games every week.
Well, I'm sorry.
No, you're not, because you keep doing it.
I'm
But what did you think of that one? Did you like that? And then Mish, I'll ask you afterwards as well.
It's a good bit, man.
I actually would like to say that.
Yeah, what is it?
No, you go first.
Mish,
No, I was gonna move on.
fun. What, you go.
I think it's fine if you like chess. It's probably quite good.
It's only $14.50.
But I'm avoiding writing my comedy
$20,
festival
eh?
show. And by avoiding writing my comedy festival show, I've been playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider,
Oh yeah.
which is right up my street.
Yeah.
And I paused that for this Chess Infinity, and I've then lost my Shadow of the Tomb Raider game because I
You lost?
ejected it incorrectly by just ejecting it.
Oh, what?
And then now I'm like, I've got to go back.
Like you
half
lost
an
your
hour.
progress?
No, I've got to go back like half an hour.
That's terrible. I'm
It
sorry.
was a really hard puzzle.
Well, thank you for playing.
Can I
Well, it's a
tell
puzzle,
you my
so-
plan? I've had a plan.
Okay.
I think we've been presented with two things today.
Yes.
One was a robot that makes you good at fingering and nothing else, and we're like, what can we do with that? The other is a game that doesn't quite work. For people that, and I reckon what they should do is the people at Chess Infinity should team up with the fingering robot. And they should program the AI from the Chess Infinity into the robot, and then you can play yourself. So you make a move, and then the AI
Oh, it takes control.
then you do that.
That's fun.
That's fun.
You know, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. And then maybe I still haven't figured out why you'd put a vibrator up your ass, but I'll get there.
I can think of like 100 off the top of my head.
But relevant to the game, you know.
Oh, yeah, no.
Hey, I know everyone has a lot more to say about Chess Infinity, but we should crack on with the rest of the show. It's time to I wrote that terribly.
What's it say?
It says it's time let's test. It doesn't. Let me just reword that in my head.
Are you going to be able to do
that? It's time to test our video game knowledge with friend of the show, Lena Moon.
You stop when I get there. Hi. Hello. So nice to be here.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming.
Beautiful intro. It's like you all knew what to do. I'm very excited. I brought a book because I planned stuff.
Woo!
Now, you don't look. That's cheating. You're already cheating.
Lena, your handwriting is so fucked.
Yes, Mish, I have ADHD.
Oh, for God's sake, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That means you can't do handwriting?
It means I can't commit to anything. And pen and paper is like pretty permanent, so you have to scribble things. Okay, so it is time to test your video game knowledge, and this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to do an impression of a video game, and you are going to guess what it is. Your names are your buzzers. Evan has no idea that I'm doing this. we did not.
I got the top line, but I don't really.
So,
are these guys involved, the audience, or is it just us?
I think it's just you guys.
Okay.
That's too many names. We wouldn't know.
We would have to call a roll, I think.
Maybe if none of us get it, we can throw it to them.
Yeah, I
I'm
imagine
pretty
that'll
confident
happen.
I'll get it.
Can we
If
have
it's Sniper Elite 5, I've got this in the back.
Can we get like an example?
You will get an example in game.
Oh, okay, right.
You need to practice that.
Well, I want to know how fucked up this is.
What are
That's
the
what I guess my question is, like, how do we know that it's based, like, if we get it or not is based on how well we know video games? It seems...
Naomi, it's based on you. I'm here. It's based on my knowledge of video games.
Okay.
So I guess what we're actually testing is my knowledge of your knowledge of video games, or something like that. It's like, what? No more question.
No, this one's good. This one. If we buzz in and get it wrong, are we out?
No, you stay in, but I
great.
will verbally abuse you.
Okay.
Sorry, what Mish
Easy.
wants you to do now is say, and
And if you buzz,
Okay.
all right.
We're almost at the end of the segment, so we should start.
Yeah. All right, here we go. First impression.
Buzz, Zach.
You had no... You said
Chess
buzz,
Infinity.
so you're out.
Okay, I will start eliminating people. I've decided after that behaviour. Okay. All right, here we go. First impression of game one. I want to get them all. I want to get them every. I just get them.
Mish.
Yep.
Pokemon got to catch.
Which one? Which Pokemon?
Oh, fuck off.
Naomi.
Yeah.
Oh, the one where you take pictures.
Yeah, that's what.
Incorrect.
Snap.
I'm looking for
Evan.
a specific Pokemon game.
How the fuck did you even get Pokemon?
Because it was really
How
obvious.
did you get
It's
Pokemon?
like, because you want to. If you want them all, you got to catch them
And it
all.
had the
Oh,
vibe.
that's what you said?
I didn't even. Yeah, I didn't
I
even
think it
catch
had
what
the
you said.
vibe of a Pokemon game. Yeah?
Did you guys hear what she was actually saying?
Can I win that?
They were listening. They had their ears open. Stop asking questions.
Evan,
What?
Pokemon Let's Go?
Oh, fuck no.
Okay.
Naomi.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go.
Zach said it first.
Zach.
Pokemon Go.
No.
Zach.
I'm bored. Moving on.
Naomi.
Can you tell
Yeah,
us?
what?
Pokemon Green.
You are so close.
Naomi.
Red.
Pokemon Red.
It was Pokemon
No,
Red.
you don't. You have to say Zach again.
Nah, you didn't say your name.
I feel like
you didn't say his name.
He didn't say his name.
You didn't say.
Zach.
Doesn't matter.
Pokemon
Naomi said it
Red.
No,
before.
I said Naomi Pokemon
Okay,
Red
I
before
hate
you
this.
said Zach Pokemon Red.
All right, here we go.
I'll give it
I
to
like this
Naomi.
one. I like this one.
Okay.
Game two. Up up and down and up and down.
Zach.
Hold on, I'm not done. Up and down and up and down, and I'm not just talking about the money. Up and down.
Zach.
Oh, I know. I think I know.
Zach. Super Mario Bros.
Mish.
No.
Monopoly.
No. Up and down and up. Up and down, and I'm not just talking about the money.
SimCity?
No, close. Not really.
Okay.
Okay, I'll give you one more act.
Naomi, Monopoly?
No, we've already heard that one.
I just said
Oh, you
that.
said that.
All right, ready? Up and
get
down
mad.
and up and down. What a thrill. We got someone in the audience?
Whoa. That's really good.
I would never have gotten that. I would never have gotten that.
Can I get a half point because Mario does go up and down pipes and collects coins?
No, because I have an impression for that game.
Well, I'm just gonna guess Mario.
You will just have to. Okay, next one. Bang
Evan.
bang.
Tomb Raider.
No, but that is so weird that you said that because I think that.
Did you go bang bang at the end, Mish?
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yes. What? Okay, next one.
Can you explain that previous one?
Because it's sexy.
Yeah.
Mish got it.
Theft
I
Auto?
got it.
Good.
Which
All
Grand
right.
Theft Auto?
Because the only reason I got that is
Theft Auto and that was sexy.
All right. Next impression. We're speed round.
Okay. Oh no. Zach, Grand Theft Auto.
No,
Naomi.
shoot.
Tomb Raider.
No.
Mish.
Shoot.
Red Dead Redemption.
No. Glug. Shoot.
Drinks.
Shoot. Children play me. No. Anyone in the audience? This one's really obvious.
Bec.
Fucking Fortnite.
Bec.
Yes.
What was that?
Yeah, everyone in Fortnite's hot, the characters. Obviously. Okay. Okay, next one. Rah, make a decision. Rah, I'm a metaphor for consent. Rah, make a decision really fast or slow, it's on a timer. Rah, Hayden Pettitte.
Mish.
Yeah.
Until Dawn.
Oh, fuck, wrong person. Yeah.
Oh, no, well,
Then it's your close.
Zach.
I'm the wrong person. Until Dawn.
Wasn't it The Quarry?
And The Quarry, but that wasn't Hayden Panettiere.
Yeah, that's why I said I said the
Tuesday.
wrong person.
Oh, okay.
All right, Mish gets the point.
Zach.
Okay.
Zach.
Yes, Zach.
Racing Stripes, the game.
Okay, we ready?
So she races.
All right, another one. I know. I'll stop when I'm ready.
Killed on the Mission
not
Zach
getting
podcast.
Yeah, this ain't our crowd, man. We've got a fucking different group of nerds.
Start talking about games, Mish.
Okay.
really hinge on what Lena finds hot.
And I know what Lena finds hot, so I'm loving this
Get
game.
in here, babe.
Lena, why was it red?
I'm really
What was
upset
red
that you're
about your
asking
Pokemon
questions
character?
because I felt red because I was embarrassed doing it.
That checks out, actually.
I'm
Yeah.
glad I asked.
No, that's
Completely obvious.
That's the only thing that didn't come across.
All right.
I associate you with a lot of things, Lena. Embarrassment is not one. All right, here we go.
Keep going.
Oh, shush. You gonna get them?
Naomi.
Yep.
Hitman?
Close.
Zach, something red.
No. Oh, shush, let's change history. Oh, shush, let's change
Mish.
the past. I think there's aliens.
This isn't right.
What?
Silent Hill?
Nope.
Zach,
Fuck, good guess, bud.
Yeah?
Among Us?
Nope. Oh, shush.
We're going to change history.
Oh, shush,
Naomi,
Kristen
Call
Bell.
of Duty.
Nope.
Oh.
Shush, Kristen Bell. Shush.
Kristen Bell.
Shush, get in the Matrix.
Zach,
chair.
Frozen 2.
Getting warmer.
Oh.
Shush. You got it? It's Assassin's Creed.
You've gotten them all so far, man. You've Someone likes James.
All right.
It looks like John like this.
Kristen Bell's in Assassin's Creed.
She is in the ones I've played. Okay. Oh, you get back here, you silly little turtle arms flat.
Naomi.
Yep.
Mario, Super Mario Brothers.
Yep. All right, I think that's... All right, I got... This is the last one.
This is great.
This is the last one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm enjoying
this
this.
is good.
The last one.
Real challenge.
This could be a full-on television show.
Do you reckon?
I'm just us watching you going, red. Oh, no.
And then kind of getting pissed at
Yeah.
Okay, last one. Oh my God, this is so much worse to play. Oh my God, I'm really upset. Like, I knew the story, but I'm like really deeply traumatized by this.
Naomi.
Yep.
The Last of Us TV show. Or the game. 2.
She got it. All right, that's it. That's all I've got.
Great. Thanks so much. What a fun game.
You're welcome. I do actually think that went way better than I thought it was going to go.
That was good.
That was so fun.
You guys you're being nice to me in a way where I feel like you're about to tell me like you're breaking up and you're my parents or something.
No, I loved that. I love that so much.
It feels kind of pretend, but that's okay.
I think that's the end of the show.
Wow.
Big
I
finish.
don't think so.
Why?
Because I feel like there's one more segment.
I really don't want it.
No, it's awesome. It's even better when there's like 100 sets of eyes on you.
It's going to be
Usually
crazy
it's just
that we'll-
Naomi and Ben Russell, but now you've got 100 strangers.
Yeah.
That's heaps better.
And we're all going to have to be silent because it counts for you as well. And also, you're welcome for me explaining the rules because the first time it happened to me, no one explained the rules.
So the rules,
Evan?
so I can have a refresher on the rules that we're not allowed to say anything, and not allowed to really laugh, or not allowed
You can laugh.
You can laugh,
laugh.
but no saying, no speaking. I saw a
Can I speak to you?
No.
No.
when I was on the show, I remember it was like a real corker. I think you went from like cruise ships to 9/11.
It weirdly
fucked.
it does come back to 9/11 a lot.
Oh, at all.
You'll find a way.
How do we
Back to
the topic?
9/11.
Yeah.
We're talking about 7 minutes in Evan, by the way.
This is wild.
I genuinely don't like it and find it very uncomfortable. But I think that's part of why other people like it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's
No.
funny when you're upset.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One is one I got from Bec,
Yeah.
which is, I guess you can just choose from these 2 topics.
Okay.
One is going to be the movie Fall.
Yep.
Have you seen Paul?
Anyone seen Fall?
Yeah. It's fucked. You want it.
There'll be spoilers if
Yeah,
you
you
do
want
that.
7 minutes.
Well, yeah,
on
not much
Paul.
happens in it, really.
No.
Or the other one, I was thinking an actual gaming controversy, but I don't know if you're across it. But I feel like even if you're not across it, would be Elon Musk supposedly faking his gaming rank
Oh, yeah.
on PoE.
Yeah.
What's PoE?
Can I propose one? Can I
half of
propose just, and you can
Sure,
think
if you
about
want.
it.
Not really
It's for you to
across
think
that.
about.
Half of
Yeah, obviously.
Something about
of
like
the E.
something about ants. Something about ants versus
Yeah.
Bugs Life.
Ants versus the Fall.
really remember those films.
Again, it really doesn't
Adam.
matter.
Just the
How
like
much you have to
animated
laugh.
films of the late 90s.
Yeah, 'cause
Actual.
Don't give him anything.
Evan, if it's any consolation, I'm pretty sure I was so sexy that I broke the internet. So it's probably not even going out beyond this room now. Everything's probably fried.
There are
across
still
the
more than
room.
100
could do
people in this
7
room, so there's not
That's
much
true.
consolation,
You
to be
could do
honest.
7 minutes on why you really like Woody Allen.
Well, I assume whatever the topic is, it's going to come back to that anyway.
What about
Thank God he wasn't in 9/11.
I don't have many opinions of Woody Allen at all.
Oh.
good? That's safe. That's a
Great.
safe
All right, well, let's start the timer and then you can go off about
Don't do the Woody Allen topic. That's awful.
Yeah, just stay
you
off
don't want
that.
to do Woody Allen.
I think I watched one part of the documentary.
Oh, we're in.
It's up to Evan. All right,
Don't do
I'm
Woody
going to
Allen,
set a
don't do Woody
No
timer.
heckling.
And then I'm going to press start.
All right.
Ollie?
I can't find them. I lost them.
So, okay, I don't know what I might jump around. So, because I don't have heaps that I could say about Fall, I thought it was a pretty average film. Well, I don't know. I think I gave it like 2.5 on Letterboxd or something. But I guess it's a horror film. Maybe a thriller. Like, I think there's a bit of a, some of the line gets a bit blurred. It's not really a horror film, but anyway, the general idea is 2 women go. Oh well, no, I guess you should start at the start. There's a woman and her friend, and the woman's married to a guy, I think, and they're climbers. They're rock climbing. The guy falls and dies, right? And then that's the opening scene. And then 12 months later, right? It's not a great film. It's where she hasn't climbed since then. That was obviously a traumatic experience for her. And her life really, her life's falling apart. But then her other friend is like, you got to get back into climbing. You're wasting your life away. You can't just not climb, I guess. And so she's like, all right, here's what we're gonna do. I've got a good climb for us. We're gonna go to this abandoned TV transmission tower that's like 2,000 feet, or I don't know what, it's like 600 meters or something like, a very tall tower. Not a real one, based on a real one in the US. But it's a fictional in the film. So they climb up this, but it's an abandoned tower and it's in a poor state of disrepair, and so they're climbing up this tower, and they get to the top of this tower, and just as they get to the top of the tower, the ladder is all rusty and so it falls off the thing, and so they're stuck at the top of this tower, very high up. It's 600 meters, very high up, right? And they're stuck, and they're like, well, what are we gonna do? Also, the woman who, the other one, is awful. She's like a YouTube person who I don't know, she gives herself some name like Danger D or something like that. It's really bad. And they talk in the film about how she should probably get rid of that character that she's doing and just be herself. But anyway, turns out to be a moot point because she dies. But spoiler alert, that's the twist. But anyway, the twist is she's dead. But anyway, so they're up this tower and they're stuck, they can't get down. And they've got phones, but they're too high up for reception. They don't have any reception. This is a good picture of it, actually. That looks like a diving board. What are they doing? Anyway, are they like pissing on the pole? In that picture, what is going on? I can't really. Oh, they're attached to it. Yeah, they've got the ropes and stuff. That's most of the film. They're up the tower. It's like, I think, they've done a good job shooting it. I think it cost $3 million. They built the top of the tower and they put it on the edge of a cliff so they could shoot, and it looks like it's way higher than it actually is. So it's pretty clever. Although some of the effects are terrible. So that they're up the. Okay, so they're up the tower. And they can't get down. They've got a drone, and their idea is like, oh, we'll fly the drone to that diner that we were at. But realistically, I've got a drone. You can't. That's too far, way too far. Firstly, your battery's going to run out. You're not going to have reception, and then what are you going to do when it gets there? So, but they try that. It runs out of battery. Oh, and there's this stupid thing where they're like, I don't even know if this works. But earlier, they're like, when they get to before they get to the tower, they're in this diner. And she's like, I need to charge my phone. And she goes up in the diner and she's like, can I charge my phone? Is there somewhere I can plug in my phone? And the person at the diner is like, electricity isn't free. It's like, what? Does that happen? Well, you just let her plug it in. What's the cost of that's going to be like? It's negligible, right? But it serves a plot point, right? Because then they're like, I know this life hack to charge my phone, I'm going to take out the light bulb from this lamp here on the table, and then I'm going to put the prongs of my phone charger into the socket of the light bulb, and that's going to charge my phone. And it works, right? I don't know if it actually works. Don't try it. But it works in the film. And then later, they're on top of this tower, and there's a light bulb on it for the planes, so the planes don't hit it. It's a flashing light. And they're like, oh, we can charge the drone by climbing up to the very top of the spire, undoing taking out the light bulb, and then plugging the charger of the drone in there. And that's what they do. So that was like, foreshadowing for that moment, so they could solve that problem to charge the drone battery. And I really don't think I don't know, that broke reality for me. I think the idea that a 600 meter or 2,000 foot or whatever broadcast tower has a household 20 watt light bulb on the top of it, I think that's pretty ridiculous. And also that you could just unscrew it. What is it, like an Edison? That doesn't make any sense. That's not going to be bright enough. And then it's flashing, right? So it's flashing, which means the power is going to be intermittent. Obviously, it's not energized the whole time. It's going to be like on and off and on and on. It'll take forever to charge a drone like that. And it does take a while. She's got to really, she's got to really, stay up there, and which I also thought was a bit unrealistic. But anyway. Anyway, they charge the drone. They fly the drone. The drone gets hit by a truck. A waste of time. Oh, great, we're almost done. Anyway, the friend dies, falls. Dies. What's her name? I can't remember her name. The main one just blocks that out and thinks her friend is still alive. That's why there's a twist later where she's like, oh, she's actually dead. And she looks down and she's got like, all right, great. 2.5 stars. I think I thought I enjoyed watching it, but it wasn't a very good film.
I watched
really.
that movie in little TikTok videos.
Beck said the same thing. I put it on and Beck's like, I've already seen this on TikTok in small chunks.
That is, and then
with the narrator.
Yeah.
A
girl is up the thing. And, and then her friend falls and she is having hallucinations. And
actually, it was pretty much word for word like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Just imagine that, but more robotic somehow.
But Beck still got got by the twist. Beck still got by the twist though, because she didn't see that coming. But obviously,
well, I never will. So
I watched that movie. Like I watched it on TikTok before I watched the actual movie.
Oh, you actually watched it though?
I watched the actual movie.
Yeah.
And the part I hated more than anything, it's a shit film, but. There's the best friend character, so the not the girlfriend whose boyfriend dies in the fall, but the best friend character. Like, her boyfriend has just, like, he died less than a year ago, and her response, like, she literally goes in, she's like, okay, bitch, we're going climbing.
Yeah, she's quite aggressive about it.
I don't want to, my boyfriend died from a fall, and she's like, I don't even give a shit, you slut. Let's go climbing, we're going to climb the highest tower ever, and you can't stop me, bitch.
She's actually horrible in it.
I would be like, I don't want to be your friend anymore.
Yeah.
No, you forgot the other twist, which is like, didn't she sleep with him as well?
Yeah,
She's like,
man.
we're going up this pole because it'll be good for my YouTube account, you fucking whore.
Yeah, but literally she walks in and she's like, I've had enough of this. We're going climbing, bitch. And it's just like, what do you mean you've had enough of her trauma? Like, she's traumatized. She's
like-
dead. Like, I don't think I'd ever climb again.
Yeah.
How dare you?
would never touch another rope.
Ever. And I'm like,
like,
if one of you came to me and said, bitch, we're going climbing, bitch, I don't give a shit that your boyfriend died. Climb. I would immediately just be like, I never want to see you again.
I think I'd be like,
Noted, I'll stop doing it.
I think I'd be like, bitch, you loved climbing. Maybe a little bit of bouldering. Like,
Yeah. Let's go to a park and look at some mountains, bitch. You stupid slut.
I watched The Descent as well, where they go rock.
Love The
that's
Descent.
a good one.
That's a good one.
And that also opens with a great. That's. I was thinking of The Descent when you were saying. I think it's got the best.
Yeah.
You know, horror movies love a trauma opening 5 minutes, and that
Yeah.
I think has the best trauma opening 5
Yeah,
minutes.
and entirely unrelated to
Yeah,
rock
it's just like a
climb-
thematic vibe thing.
Called The Wound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For any screenwriting fans. That's my kind of boring. It's also, that's Princess Diaries rules. because the best friend of Princess Diaries is like, oh my God, your dad died 3 months ago.
Yeah, she's
Get
like,
over
get over it.
3 months.
That's funny.
Quick turnaround on that one.
I'm surprised I haven't seen this film because it's a rare genre these days, but I have a little penchant for like
Oh, yeah, we
low
fucking go.
budget.
Jesus Christ.
7
Oh,
minutes.
sorry.
Back.
Yeah, 7 minutes is that.
No, you didn't need to use
I want to hear what he was going to say.
No.
Tell us about your penchant.
I
Tell us about your penchant.
I love like high concept, low budget films that kind of fall apart in the second act. And it's, you know it, like I've never seen this film, but I know that as soon as I heard about it, I was like, yeah, I reckon about 45 minutes in, there's going to be some weird, what do we use the drone?
Yeah.
It's a bad movie.
You ever watch The Circle?
Yes.
No.
I have opinions about that film. I think the concept of that movie is sick.
So do
It's
I.
Such a good concept from The Circle.
Is it a horror?
No, and we never tell anyone what the concept is.
Wait, is it the TV show or the movie?
The movie.
Yeah, good.
Oh.
Thank God. The TV show sucks.
Yeah.
The movie
I like the
sucks.
show.
The movie is basically it opens. It's black, and
Told you about this.
then you just see people in this like dark void, just lighting up, and they're just like standing in a circle, and they don't know what's going on, and there are just like red lights on the ground, and if they step off the light, then they just die.
And every 60 seconds, they have to decide someone in the circle who dies.
Wow.
Yeah.
And if they don't decide, it's whoever has the most votes. So, like, all of a sudden, we're in a circle. It's like we've got to figure out who's going to die first. So we all unanimously vote for one person.
Me.
But then... Hey!
We know it would be.
Only because she keeps talking about how we're definitely going to vote for her.
I guess you're going to vote for me now. Well, we weren't going to.
All right, I guess I die next.
My point is, I think that the concept of the circle is sick.
Do you remember the one
But
with the shark?
This is obscene.
You would not believe the topics that come up. It turns out that there's a black guy getting into an argument with a guy who turns out to be a cop. Yeah, and many such different, debates, actually to do with society at large.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the part that really pissed me. I love the concept, but it just was delivered a bit funny. But it's worth a watch. It's like an hour and 15 minutes or something.
I wouldn't
great.
say it's worth a watch, but
I enjoyed it. I could watch it. I could watch it again.
let's pop it up here.
Sorry, do we need to finish?
Yeah, you guys have time,
we should
right?
wrap up the show. We should wrap up the show. But before we wrap up the show,
I give the chess game 5 stars. And I was also in an aunt's household. So.
hey, before we wrap up, we have to thank our top patrons.
Yes.
Are any of them in the room?
That's fine.
All right. Alan Cashin and Brianna Gordon. I haven't read these either. Ben's PS5 works at Nintendo. Naomi's is unemployed. I think that's the same.
Naomi's is unemployed.
Yeah, I think that's the same as Ben's PS5 works at Nintendo. Naomi's is unemployed.
Oh, my PS5 is unemployed.
That's a full stop. But maybe it should have been a comma.
Does that have? Did we make a joke at some point about that, or?
Probably.
No, I don't think.
I hope you're not in the room. If you are, don't say anything, because. Leave it anonymous.
Blake Hannikin, Brandon Wozni, Cameron Forward, Chris Potts,
Kristen Sanchez.
David Bourne, Death Wombat, Decay, Dummy Fit Dave, Alyssa Tits, Enron Intern, Flubby Wobbly Google Shots, McClaxel Chopspace, Jack Crook, Jim Bates, Mikey Likey, MJ, Namp, Oscar A, Prof, Rupert the Dog, Scott McEachin, Sean Prague, Siraj, and Exed Neil. I won't do this whole spiel. If you want to hear your name read out of the show, you can go on the Patreon and sign up. There's a bunch of other benefits to signing up, but they're the same as they usually are every week.
Every week.
Every week that we do the show.
Wait, was that a wink?
It was yeah.
Can you give me one more? No, that wasn't so bad. Can you clap?
Yeah. It's a good clap. Listen to that.
Hear how hollow that is?
It sounds like we're in a room that's soundproofed.
Yeah.
We are in a room that's sound.
No, but not
clap.
this one.
Oh, whoa. That was awful.
Thank you.
And this is why I die first.
Now,
I feel like I didn't get it.
he's not slapping, he's cupping.
I'm phenomenal at that.
We need to let people live their lives.
And now to close out, Mish will be performing the Australian National from her one-woman show, Mish Wittrup.
Oh, no. I'm not doing that.
But no, thanks so much to everyone, all the patrons who have sort of stuck with us through our irregular schedule. What is that?
Is that? Because I thought I did a good job.
Full thing?
Yeah, we'll get one now. Wait. It's you can't. It's a rope. But she looks really concerned.
It looks like she's shitting on it.
No.
It really does. It really does.
It
She's
really
not.
does look like she's about
Is she
to
up
take
there with
something.
Well, I was worried when I did the posture that you guys were just going to talk about how it looked like she's doing a shit. And
It
And
looks
so
like
you
she's,
drew a line from.
it looks like she's up there with a giant tomato.
that's her bag.
No, she didn't have her bag. It was down on the lower rung thing, and they couldn't reach it.
That's why she gets so hungry and thirsty.
Yes.
And her lips get really
Where's
dry.
the drone?
It's in the bag, but they go to get
go to get it.
the drone from the bag, but they don't bring the bag up. The bag's never up. All right. Yeah, thanks so much for all our top patrons. Thanks so much to everyone who
You guys seen the
contributed
one
to
with
our.
the sharks? With the sharks in the water?
Nemo.
Jaws?
Sharknado.
You mean
No, they're like swimming and then they're like, oh no, there's sharks, and then they fill
Open
85
water.
minutes and then they get eaten by the sharks. Open water, yeah.
I can win guessing games too.
And the joke there was a quick diversion to imply that I would tell you all about the movie, but then Evan would get it back on track.
I'll get it back on track.
But then I did just describe the movie. So my apologies, everybody.
Thanks to everyone who contributed to our air conditioning fundraiser. Obviously, it's very good that we have that now because it would be very hot otherwise. Even though it's not a hot day, it does get warm in here. So that's amazing. Including the ones that weren't able to make it. I know a lot of people who wanted to come along today but couldn't make it. But we appreciate you just as much. And also everybody in the room. Amazing. Thank you so much. What a fun thing. That's kind of the end of it. Where can people find you guys? We should, Lena, you're doing a show.
I actually really do have something, and hi. I'm doing my first ever stand-up.
Woo!
And it's good so far, which is like a crazy thing to say out loud. It's called Rube Goldberg Machine. I have a couple dates in Adelaide, and I'm doing the first 2 weeks of the festival at 5:45, which is really early. When I asked my friend if they would see a show at 5:45, they said, "What, in the afternoon?" And I said, "Oh no." So yeah, that's me, Lena. You can find me on Twitch as well. My twitch.tv/Lena Moon, my whole name. Thank you very much. Please come stand up.
Woo!
Zach, what have you got coming up?
I'm about to go on tour with a show as well. I'm going on tour. I'm doing Adelaide, Melbourne, and Sydney, and then a few other cities with doing a show with my friend Alexi Toliopoulos. It's all about Margaret and David. It's called Refused Classification. Very niche, so please come along and tell your friends.
It's really good.
But yeah, please come along to that. It'll be a really fun show. Yeah. Thanks
great.
for those woos.
Mish, what about you?
Well, it doesn't seem so special anymore, but I also am doing the show. No, I am. I'm doing my show Off With Her Head at Adelaide. I've never been to Adelaide. I'm doing Adelaide, Melbourne and Sydney. First 2 weeks of Melbourne International Comedy Festival at the Greek Centre at 7:45? 8 o'clock?
So my show's at 6:20. You can watch 15 minutes of.
And it probably will be the good 50.
Yeah, no, that's my show. Please come along. I'd really, really like it. It's my 4th show ever. So that'll be great. It's my handle is @Mish Wittrup on all of the stuff except Twitch.
Are you on Blue Sky?
No, I'm not on that either. I'm on Instagram.
But she's on X. She loves it.
Yeah. As soon as I get back out there to my Tesla, come straight on X and have a fight with a boomer about.
You've never actually asked her opinions on The Last of Us.
It wasn't a Nazi Absolute.
What do you think about the cast of the TV show Last of Us? Anyway.
And Naomi, what do you got coming? Anything to promote?
I'm also doing a show. I'm doing a one-woman production of The Colour Purple. I'm playing all the roles. And I'm really nervous, so please come.
That would sell out immediately.
It's on at 5:40, right next door to Lena's. And don't come late or you come late, actually. You won't be locked out. No matter what time you come, just come anyway. Just don't go to Lena's show, go to my one-woman show, The Colour Purple.
Do you worry that maybe some of your portrayals will come off as racist?
I weirdly
I
want me to do it well.
I don't know if you know what the show's about, but it's actually anti-racist. So sorry for trying to spread the word.
That's very funny.
Really low ticket sales, guys.
I just don't think enough people know about it because that should be sold out. Evan.
Yep. Well, that's the show. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll catch you next time.